So next we have the Model Zoo and Tutorial SIG. So Jackie is the lead of that SIG, and he'll be giving us the update.
Cool. Yeah, hi everyone. This is Jackie from Microsoft, and today I'll talk about our SIG updates for ONNX Model Zoo and ONNX tutorials. Here is my outlines. First, I'll mention the latest updates in the past year, and then going forward, I'll focus on the next generation of ONNX Model Zoo. We have several proposals to resolve some pain points, and to conclude, I'll talk about our roadmap going forward. First things first, what is ONNX Model Zoo? So ONNX Model Zoo is a collection of pre-trained state-of-the-art ONNX models converted from upstream to frameworks like PyTorch and TensorFlow. And our updates in the past year, now we have 182 models in total in ONNX Model Zoo. And we have new pre-processing models there. We have more quantized models. And meanwhile, we enhance the CIs in ONNX Model Zoo repo. And we validate the code for ONNX Hub to download ONNX Model Zoo. And we have better test coverage. We further add test version converter in ONNX with all the Model Zoo's models. And next, let me focus on the next generation of ONNX Model Zoo. So the motivations is that actually existing ONNX Model Zoo models are very hard to reproduce with outdated script that previously we don't require the reproduction script for users to get the converted ONNX model from the original framework. So many existing ONNX Model Zoo are quite outdated. They are still using old upset versions. All of them are smaller than upset version 13, which is quite old. And also there are a lot of different upset versions for the single model. And I think most importantly, there's no sufficient state-of-the-art models in the past two years. So here we have several proposals that we want to resolve this. First is that we propose a new upload requirements that we require users to provide the reproduction script for later on our users can also repro that script in the future, and we can also easier for us to bump the upset version for that ONNX model. And second, we want to utilize the benchmark, which is ML agility from Grok, and we have an awesome presentation this morning, and we want to utilize that to verify the uploaded models as well. And meanwhile, internally, as ONNX Model Zoo SIG, we want to bring more new and state-of-the-art models from transformers, Hugging Face through ML agility. And also, we want to deprecate existing old models. And also, we will have a new web interface to view and browse all the existing ONNX Model Zoo models. So here, let me just briefly to introduce our new upload requirements. So just like before, we need the ONNX model, we need the test data set for ONNX runtime to verify, we need a README and license file. And additionally, we want the users to provide a model, a Python script that can produce ONNX model. Imagine you can fetch it from Torch Hub, transformers, and then we use either PyTorch exporter or TensorFlow to ONNX to get the upstream models to ONNX model. And also we need the users to provide the requirements to understand the frozen version of dependency, like TensorFlow's version or transformers versions, to ensure such a model is reproducible and consistent. And also in ONNX Model Zoo's repo, we will have a CI to help to verify the model is reproducible with that script. And also we will run ML agility with that models to ensure that such a model is valid, and also use ONNX and ONNX runtime to check that. And yeah, also we also mentioned this in Krishna's presentation, but I just want to highlight that we will bring more new models from ML agility, that we will fetch the models from Torch Hub, Torch Vision, Hugging Face, Transformers, and then to get them the converted model stored in the ONNX Model Zoos for users to use. And third thing is we will want to deprecate the old models. So yeah, because like all the models in ONNX Model Zoo is still using like offset versions lower than 13, and they will be moved to another new directory. And users can still able to download them and also use ONNX Hub to download these models. But we will eventually remove these models once we have sufficient new models from ML agility. So yeah, here is to conclude, the new model directory hierarchy will be, we have 3 directory. First one is Python. It's just like more facing to ONNX community. It is contributed by users or developers that the users need to provide the model itself and also with the reproduction script. And internally for our ONNX Model Zoo SIG, we will more actively bring more models from ML agility, and we just will store the models in ONNX Model Zoo. And if users want to repro that those models, they will go to ML agility's repo to see those reproduction script. And that thing will have a legacy directory contains these existing old models. Yeah, thanks, Krishna from Grok. Now, going forward, we will also have a web interface to browse these ONNX Model Zoo models. So to conclude, here is the roadmap. We will keep dealing with these like legacy operators or models, and we promise that we will introduce more state-of-the-art models, and we will ensure the models are reproducible. And ONNX Hub will support to download all kinds of models. And we will also more frequently to update the offset version in ONNX Model Zoo. Cool. Yeah, that's just feel free to join us in the Slack or in GitHub repo, and also welcome to contribute more new ONNX model. Yeah, that's all for my presentation. Feel free to raise any questions.
Prior to checking in a model, are there any checks around sustainability or quantization? Like, why do we really still need to contribute full precision models if you have a lower precision model which meets the same accuracy? What are your thoughts about it? Should we be more aware about planet and sustainability of these things, right? What can we do our part to encourage proliferation of low precision?
Okay. Could you repeat your question?
So my question is around, like, right now anybody can submit a full precision model, which is not a very sustainable model, right? You waste more energy on it. What can we do as a community to be more responsible in that context? So we proliferate models which are more sustainable, more efficient, and do better for the whole industry.
I think I don't have like a very concrete answer for that, but to me, to ONNX Model Zoo, I think we're more like encourage the users to upload like more models, but that's as you mentioned, we will have like different versions of models like quantized or low precision. But I think that to at least for ONNX Model Zoo, we are welcome like any kind of models, as long as we have like concrete reproduction steps and also have a very concrete README saying that such a model has some pros and cons. And then I think from the perspective of ONNX Model Zoo SIG, that we don't have like very concrete or strict requirements for any kind of models. Yeah.
The one thing I would add is, given that we already have a lot of models, the README kind of needs a justification on why and what this model adds to the existing models do. And I think I definitely agree with the point on low precision, and with the contributions to Olive, we could start pushing more low precision models out. And we'll definitely have a decision criteria on accepting or not accepting a model if a similar model already exists, or if that doesn't add anything to the existing list of models. Sounds good.
All right, thank you, Jackie.